Clark Kent the Gent.
Redeem, what's going on?
And it's a great exposure, man.
That's
We
right.
here with our panel up here, just doing a little small talk.
That's
you know,
right.
we got some nice topics that we talking about that we feel is real important. So collectively, we came together with some things, man, because there's some issues out here that definitely need to be talked about.
Need to be
you know what? The best word for that, they need to be exposed.
That's right. It's a lot of people that need to be exposed.
A lot of people.
But we ain't going to go there yet.
We ain't going to go there. But like I said, y'all see what we was talking about last time?
Right.
So we're going to go on to this this download segment. Down low. The DL. You fellas living on this DL life. We're trying to expose y'all right now because it's a lot of it's causing a lot of issues.
It is.
You know what I mean? Not only
health issues, family issues, mental issues.
It's true.
I mean, but I'm just saying.
It's funny.
It's funny until it happened to you, right?
Right.
So let me just reserve myself.
Ain't no fun with a rabbit got the gun.
But you know, I'm having a lot of fun on this set, so y'all gotta forgive me. I'm having a lot of fun on the set. I mean, we're real relaxed, you know. And we just trying to, you know, give our opinion and tell you guys what we think in regards to certain situations, okay? So we are going to talk about the DL stuff. I mean, how do y'all feel about this stuff going on? Because now it's starting to go on more now than it is ever. What? Or it could have been possibly going on a while back, but they just been hiding.
And you know what? You know what? Right now we got, like I say, we got somebody that's lock and loaded right now that I'm noticing. Lock and loaded that's ready to go on this subject.
That face is looking like, let me go.
Miss Dimples. Why don't you start us where we need to be at? What's going on in your mind? What you thinking about?
Y'all don't understand this. I ain't about this life.
What life would you be referring to?
I will guarantee you this. You have to experience it to understand it.
Be grabbing me so you don't fall.
Well, give us a little background. What you talking about? Like,
I can't give you too much background.
Let's let the cat out the bag, then. So what's going on?
For my situation.
Okay.
But I've experienced it. Okay.
Well, it's serious. It's serious.
It's getting too bad out here. It's getting too close to home.
What I'm tired of hearing is that it starts in prison. No,
that's not true.
The older men that's actually raising people will let you know. Before they went in, they had to have been doing that before they got there.
Yeah, you was gay from the gate.
Yeah, ain't no
gay from the gate.
Ain't no getting around.
Hey, literally gay from the gate. You came in the gate and you was gay.
Yeah, that's true.
It was literally bone in and bone out. There's no getting around it.
Right. What is up with the chicken coming out of the back? Don't bone out. Don't say that because it's going to make
the exposures that I want to make don't have nothing to do with the man. Okay. To me. They have to do with the women that are dealing with the DL man. You get the clues
and
before it's exposed.
Thank you.
Okay, are y'all hearing that? You get the clues.
Like, you know.
You get the clues.
Definitely.
You get the thing. Let me tell you this, women. When you sitting around and you got a man, you've been with him for a couple of years, and you look over at him with a left glance and you say, that nigga kind of feminine. Something ain't right.
Then the nigga ain't right.
When you think, something ain't right.
Your research.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
When you think
you know what though?
A real man, a man from the core, you'll never have that thought. You think a lot of things about him, oh nasty nigga.
Right.
How many chicks he done been out with tonight?
Stuff like that. Yeah.
I wonder if she
But you know, hey, you know what
think
though?
a lot of things, but you'll never think.
But you know what though? These dudes hide it. These dudes hide it very well.
They
like,
don't.
It's like,
a lot.
You know what? Some of these guys have been doing this for so long that you never know.
Round two. They don't.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. But you know what? This is the bottom line.
They can't do it.
The way that your baby mama, or I don't know if it's baby mama, but the women that are involved with you in an intimate setting, the way that they view you are going to be completely different from the way that I'll ever view you.
Right.
The way that a man that she deals with ever views her, because when you are intimate with a person and when you have opened up in an intimate setting, you're a completely different person.
Yeah,
you in the streets, the girl, that motherfucker, she off the chain. But when you at home, you a bitch.
Yeah.
Girl, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It quick set up, I be thinking sometimes like, damn, I'm tripping. But it creeps out. You can't help it.
Yeah, you can't.
Am I really asking him what he was just doing?
Right.
What was you doing? Who was you on the phone with? I don't, that ain't
don't
really
do that, right?
But people,
you getting a lot of men doing that. You get a lot of men doing
a lot of things these
What
days.
You mean?
We
iterate.
Yeah, right.
You get, like it's certain. I ain't gonna lie. It's certain homeboys that I look at. Did you really just ask her that question? That's something like a female ask. Man, why would you ask her? Why are you?
Very emotional.
What's wrong with you?
Guys are becoming very, very emotional.
And it's just a coincidence that we ran into two that ain't.
Right.
You know what?
I just want to know.
Hey, you know what? Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence.
It's not.
Yeah, nothing is coincidence.
God put us here together and He made it where we had two that weren't.
Hey.
No.
The odds are 9.9 out of 10.
No.
9.9.
One of the two of you are what I'm talking about.
Time out. Time out. Hey, listen. Listen. You know what? You know what this is right here?
It ain't disrespectful.
No. Listen.
It ain't disrespectful until it's you.
This is hypocrisy right here.
Hypocrisy?
This is hypocrisy. This is hypocrisy. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said though, hey, like I said, I accept my man. That's how he is. You feel what I'm saying? I'm test, bro. Hey, shit, it ain't me. I accept you, brother. I'm just playing. See, I'm supporting. Hey, my bad.
Okay, you know what?
Hey, she pushed me. Hey, my bad. She had me going against you for a minute, brother. She had me going against you.
Let me look in the mirror real fast. What do I have on my forehead?
That was the truth.
Nothing to that.
Nobody here is gay. I just want to iterate that. Okay, we all are straight. They like men, the women here, and the men here like women. Okay, so we don't want you guys to get some type of
we definitely just
mixed
talking.
up.
We can talk about the severity of down.
Yeah,
and that's what I was going to you next because I wanted to get
Do
a
you
little.
believe in bisexual?
No, I'm talking about the severity of the consequences of these men being in the dark.
Let's get into some
Do
statistics.
you believe that there is I want to know this. I want to know.
Okay.
Do you believe that a man can be bisexual?
There's no such thing.
Thank you. You're gay or you want to have penis in your face?
I don't think there's no
in between.
Yeah,
You like women and men, you're gay.
So what about the women? What would you say about women? If a woman, say for example, if my husband asked me, could we have a threesome? Can we have another woman in the bedroom? And I don't like women, but if I say,
you choose to do it.
I want to choose to do that for him. Does that consider me as completely 100% gay?
You're gay.
I don't agree with that.
You're gay.
I don't. I believe in men.
Listen,
there is no in between.
Listen,
there's no bisexual with men.
There's
no.
I don't think there is.
Okay, well, when you go first, you start first. We're gonna start here and then we're gonna move our way.
I don't think
Come on.
Listen,
hold on, y'all.
If
you start with him,
if you
and then
are,
we'll do with Camila.
between it.
If
okay,
you
hold on just a second.
are sleeping with the same sex in any type of
even
sexual contact
even if someone asks you,
you're gay.
Okay,
you're gay.
All right,
you're gay. That's like
so. What do you believe?
That's gay.
I mean, if you a straight up woman, then you straight up. You mess with men, you mess with men only. Ain't no sniffing and touching and
ain't no
pinching
no
and doing all of that.
Right.
You know, if you a man, you mess with women. There's no in betweens. You can't find a fine line to say I'm not the bottom, I'm the topper, and I'm the bottom, the top. You know, that's
what do you feel? Okay, we got there.
I'm with her on it. I mean, I'm one of those type of guys. For me, there is no in between. Period.
There is no.
Right. You either are or you not.
No gray hair, black and
white. Yes, you're either or you not.
Okay, now what is your
and I view
opinion?
I feel
and I'll say my opinion after yours, but you go right on ahead.
Oh, y'all skip over you?
No, I don't cover myself.
Okay, I don't feel that there is a middle with men. A man is a man. You are a king. You are a man. It ain't no bending over every once in a while. It's not an option. You're gay or you're not. With women, for one reason that you just said, a lot of women have had experiences with men in order to please their man. I mean, with women, I'm sorry. In order to please their man, they say, what you don't do, another one will. Or,
and I agree to some extent with you. And the reason for that being is because I know a lot of women now that I've never known them to be gay. Never known them to have any type of sexual relations with another woman. But when it comes down to a man to please a man, they're all for it because they want to keep their men.
And that's where it comes to it's a problem because that man should be wanting to be with you only.
That's true. That's another subject. That's another subject. But I'm saying, but it goes back to what I was stating before. A lot of women are just doing whatever it takes to keep a man. Mm-hmm. So a lot of women are doing shit that they don't want to do. Excuse my language, but it's just the honest to God truth. A lot of women are willing to do whatever it takes to be with that man, but men are more. But I'm just saying. But if you go to a straight man and ask him, well, can we have a threesome? Me, you, and another guy?
Hell no.
Straight off, no. You can go to a straight woman and say that, and if the man is, you know, saying, hey, I'll leave you or I don't want to deal with you. A lot of women, like I said, have low self-esteem, or like it goes back to what we were stating where there's not a lot of men here. So they'll do whatever it takes to not be lonely. So if it takes for them to sacrifice or do something that's outside of what they normally would do, they're willing to do it.
I think
because that's
how
I think that we're not going to have a good conversation about down low brothers until we have a down low brother on the show. So I think that's what you maybe should work on. Because we're not going to get anywhere with a woman's experience of what she's had with a down low brother and two men that profess to not be down low brothers. Right. We need a down low brother. Down low brothers, raise your hands. Stand up. We're looking for you.
We all definitely can still
come on. It's been a lot of broken up families and a lot of women who contracted AIDS and a lot of men who you know, and children who are born who get AIDS because of you want to be in secret. Well, this is what I can say to you who are on a down low, male or female, because men get hurt by women messing with other women all the time too. So to be unbiased, but what's in the dark will come to the light. So however long you've been hiding and sneaking and ducking and dodging and doing all of that, it's going to come out. And then it's up to that person to try to extinguish it before it becomes somebody having to lose their life behind it.
Come out of the closet.
Yeah.
Come out of the closet. I mean, we say that not because... And we say that not because, like I said, in no disrespectful term. We just saying, you know what I mean? Definitely as African American women and men up here, man, we're the most affected by this right here. You know what I mean? It's becoming an epidemic.
We deserve to know what we're dealing with. Give me the option.
Yeah, respect.
Give me the option of whether I want to deal with the man that likes men. If you give me the option and I make that decision, we're playing a different ball game. But when I don't have that option and I'm just fooling with a fag, then that's a problem.
Honestly, I think a lot of people do things for the rush of it.
You think so?
I really do.
Or experience on your butt?
Well, I'm just talking about as far as secrets, period. I think a lot of people do it for the rush of it. Trying to see if they can get caught or not get caught.
You think so?
Yeah, some people do.
Or experience or never experience.
You know what history.
Just want to know what it's like.
They do say adrenaline rush. You get an adrenaline rush off of knowing you're doing something wrong and can't nobody catch you. But that's just sin, period.
Do you know what one of my theories is that I've come off of after talking to some of my female friends?
You feeling the alcohol? You done linked all on me and everything.
What you know? What's up? You know?
Trying to get the camera.
Exactly.
What alcohol?
I just sipping water. I'm just saying. I just noticed that you ease from leaning on one hand.
With that. You know how to get
I told you I was gonna call it out
on camera. You need to put him on blast. You hear me? Do we need to?
Hey, like I said. My bad.
Pedialyte. Your boy drinks Pedialyte.
Damn right I do.
I'm just saying.
Pour me a glass in a second.
I'm just saying, people. This grown ass man drinks Pedialyte.
I don't want to
see
It's all in fun.
But we definitely, man, like I said, we're gonna touch this topic again. Yeah. Down low, because like I said, that was a valid point. Like I said, we definitely need to see it from both sides, from all three sides: the straight man side, the straight woman side, to the gay down low man side. Because we don't want anybody think that we're just bombarding anybody.
Right, we're not doing that to anybody that's gay. Exactly.
Okay,
if that's what you choose to do, then that's what you choose to do.
Well, wait, I want to just to edge off of what just happened. You said that give me the right to know if you down low or not, right? Well, I'm saying heterosexual. Why do men always try to lie and say they're not in a relationship when they know good and well they have a whole family at home? Why don't they give women the option to say, if you have a woman, I'll be your mistress or I'll be your late night creep?
You know what?
You know what?
Honestly, councilman, In my experiences, men have been honest. I was a mistress by choice.
Hey, and that's
it cost me the box.
Right it definitely do. Hey,
I ain't really had that kind of situation. I ain't really had this.
But it happens. It happens.
It does. Some women do, and that's how it is for adultery to take place, because you can easily tell somebody that you got somebody and they won't care.
Now you know what? I won't mess with married men. Won't deal with married men. And
that's a whole nother
that's a whole different ball game. I won't deal with married men. But if I play the whole game. You got a woman at home and y'all about to break up. Me and my man about to break up too.
Is that right? Is that right?
I'm just saying.
Hey, I know. I see
that. I'm sorry, but hey,
I know it's the truth.
And there are more words of Naughty by Nation. I'm down with OPP. I am down with OPP.
What you got to say? Come on.
I mean, it depends on what we're talking about. We got a lot going on right now, but what I do know is I've been in them situations too, though. Like I said, me personally, I don't lie.
You got to keep it 100, huh?
I'm Clark Kent.
Clark Kent keep it 100.
So both of you men are saying that you.
No, I never said I never lied.
I'm just saying about that particular.
I definitely. Oh, you want to know why?
Why do y'all do that?
Okay, So
I feel like personally, if you can't be with that person, you need to cut off. I talked to my cousin about it. It was a young lady in particular. I felt like I was not ready. So versus cheating on her, I cut it off, and it still went out bad. Sometimes it don't matter.
That wasn't the question,
right? Clark,
the question was, why do y'all lie?
You know what?
I lied because it's fun. Being in a relationship.
It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun.
Okay, what happened?
You want the truth because it's fun.
Is it fun when
it just ain't fun when you get truth.
Excuse me, we're gonna push that to the side.
Most definitely.
You tell us what your views are. What is your opinion in regards to this situation?
I mean, it was just quite simple. It's just simple mathematics. I wanted to hit. I wanted to make sure that that nothing else gave me a sidebar, that she didn't have any type of morals, you know what I mean, that I might be going against by asking her.
So it's
by letting her know.
It's more sexual.
That's how, I mean.
So if you lie, you mean you just want to hit.
You know what?
Sexual.
That's what you're saying.
If I lied to you, that means I just want to hit though. Because you know what, some females that actually have standards like, dang, I'm not gonna mess with him because he got to do. And I'm like, you know what, I don't want you to know it because I want you to mess with me tonight. You feel me? So I'm lie. But as of late, since I am in a monogamous relationship right now, yeah, I mean, it's none of that going on. But,
right, exactly.
But before I got in this monogamous relationship, you know what I mean? Now, before I got in this, you know what I mean? Now I keep it real, though. I keep it real, like, far as, you know what I mean? I'm in a relationship now, you know what I mean? But
okay, so what's everybody's relationship status? Like,
I'm single.
Are you
I'm single.
Okay, what are you?
I'm single as that thing.
Okay, Dimples?
She's undecided yet.
I'm married.
Y'all should have asked me what I wanted to say, so I'm gonna pre-plan.
You're in a relationship, right, with someone right now, currently.
I'm married, but I'll be honest. I'm married, but open to options.
I'm married, but separated. Kind of, sort of.
Well, and that's one of these things where you've never been that. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Okay, Jamia. Well, as a single woman, you're single. You're single.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been married?
Has it ever been a guy that you dug so much, like, man, this nigga whole, I mean, this dude's whole swag, his whole everything about this man, I gotta let him have this. I know he got a woman. I gotta let him have it because the thing that has, I mean, honestly.
I feel you. I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I mean, with me, since I'm single and I move how I move, I generally, if a man do approach me, if I choose to deal with him, I call whatever it is. I don't say, well, I want to be in a relationship with him. If I want to just have you for that moment, then that's what I'm going to do with you, and then I'm going to send you on your way. And that's just how I move because I don't want to get the two. I don't want to. No, I said.
You know what? She didn't say that. She just said that.
Well, no, it's basically at my discretion type of thing because when you're single, that's what you do because I feel like whoever is going to find me, my husband is going to find me. I'm not looking for that person. And I have, I guess I intimidate men in some kind of way because I'm very zero tolerant for the BS and the lie. So like once you come in lying or something, it's an automatic.
So let me ask y'all something. I'm sorry I haven't thrown this in. Well, why does men call single women that have sex with more than one guy a whore?
Oh. You know what?
But it's okay for y'all. And let me tell y'all this.
Y'all can't roll how we roll.
Hold on, I agree with him. No. I've been single.
We can't do what they do.
No. Let me tell you.
Once that thing get loose, it's a wrap.
No. Let me tell you what I mean. Okay? I've been single before. Now, say for example, I have a guy that I'm dealing with on a regular basis, sexually, because I don't have anybody else that I'm dealing with.
Right.
Now, say we get into it, we argue.
Right.
It's some time before I see him. I have needs like every other man have needs.
See, that's
I'm no virgin. Hold on. So I decide to sleep with someone else. I'm a whore because I don't deal with this guy anymore. He's doing his own thing, so I decided to find somebody else.
That's not
well, they say that.
No, that right there. That's
well,
right there.
Just break down the definition of a hoe.
Okay, you know what?
That's not a hoe.
Okay. When we get back, when we get back, we will definitely discuss this situation, this topic.
Right
we kind of went over the hill. I understand what you're saying. But when we get back, we will be discussing this, okay? And we will get to know different sides, the woman side and the male side of this situation. So y'all stay tuned and we'll be back, okay? On the Growers Couch.